Hi guys, thanks for checking out the video. So this video is about why I've changed drivers. So I've gone from my Titleist, I had a 913 8.5X, and I've changed into the slider. It's the 460. It's 12 degrees, but it's in the TP setting, so it's actually down at 10.5 and a little open. This shaft is an X as well. So why have I changed? I've found, I was hitting my previous driver 275 yards and I'm getting 291 yards out of this one. So I'm talking carry here, and I've achieved that. I've reduced the spin a little bit and I've got it launching higher. So they're two things that we'll usually associate with a bigger drive. What's nice about this though, and the reason why I couldn't have just added the loft on my other driver, was the fact usually when you add loft you add spin. I was already at 3,000 revs, which is a little bit too high if I'm honest. So the spin is a little too high and it was launching a little bit too low. So again, they not as optimal as I would have liked. And don't get me wrong, I did really like using my Titleist driver. It's been in the bag for a good 18 months. The driver itself was fitted at one of the Titleist fitting centres, so I have no problem with that driver. It's quite a good example as well of how over that period I've changed my driving performance, as in I've changed as a person. Our swings change and they adapt anyway. It's a natural process, but I've also changed the manner in which I'm trying to hit my driver. So I've found I'm trying to hit a little bit of a draw, so that means I can aim up the right hand side. If it doesn't draw, it sort of hangs out on the right hand side, maybe misses the fairway slightly on the right, or if it comes back it goes quite far. So it's kind of a nice strategy for me because I can take the left hand side of the golf course out of play. If I can keep the left hand side out of play, I can come up with great strategies to get it around the golf course. Problem is, when you start trying to play a draw, you actually reduce the dynamic loft because the club is actually closed to the path. So I feel this is why my Titleist started to actually launch too low. But this one has been a nice way of getting over that problem. And I'm not 100% sure whether this sort of 10-yard gain in carry will actually give me more in the total, because as the Titleist, it was coming off great and it was coming off a bit low, I would imagine it was running quite a lot. So I wouldn't say it was a change to actually just gain the total distance. I like the way that as it's carrying a bit further, and when me and Mark were up at Trump International with sort of the tour pros, they were saying that sort of the extra carry was great because a lot of these courses have bunkers out. Or to give you an example, I played a Pro-Am last Friday, 320 yard par 4, a lake around the green. I was able to use the extra carry to actually carry it onto the front of the green or carry it into the middle of the green. I probably wouldn't have tried the shot with my old driver, but knowing that I was going to carry it at least 285, 290, it was a bit downhill, a bit downwind, so a 300 yard carry actually felt very doable. So again, that is a fantastic benefit of this club to me. So I would certainly give this one a go, but just remember this is working for me because I was having a spin issue and I was having a launch issue. You might find another club on the market will suit you better, and it is kind of a good example of why getting custom fit is so important. But yeah,
it's nuked again. Beautiful flight.
I hope you enjoy this video. Get some comments down below and hope to catch you soon.